there it is.
Daddy's brick.
Yep, Daddy's at work.
Oh.
Dinosaurs. You like it?
No!
No? You don't like this one?
No,
Okay, well,
dirty.
Bunny is dirty. It's clean.
Not dirty.
Okay, you want to wear something else?
Your car is them.
Here, go. Yep, Mom's gonna take the puppies outside. Don't touch it, it's hot. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. I'm so excited to be vlogging again today and be doing a long form vlog because I have not done one in like 3-ish weeks ever since I started my preceptorship. It was honestly just kind of a lot, and I knew that I was gonna be, and I've said that before in one of my videos, but I'm so excited to be vlogging again. The next couple of weeks are still gonna be super busy for me though, because I am finishing up my last semester of nursing school. I still am gonna continue because I'm only getting my associate's degree, and our pinning ceremony is on Saturday, and I'm very excited. It feels like a chapter is coming to an end because I've been like working on finishing up my resume, and I still have to do like all of that today, and I'm really excited because I'm gonna be applying for jobs. I think I'm gonna start applying today. I started finishing up my resume, or like my resume is done for the most part, because for school, for the previous class that we just took, we had to make a resume. It was like part of the assignments that we have been doing, and luckily we did, because there were a few assignments I feel like I didn't really try hard enough on for essays and things like that, but the resume, I took that seriously. But I've just been kind of trying to like reformat it to make it prettier, if that makes sense, because the format we got was just very basic, and so I've been putting it into Google, and I've been looking into job applications, and I've been deciding that I'm gonna start applying, and just to see if maybe I could like interview for a few positions and then maybe have a job lined up for when I pass my NCLEX. Oh my gosh, hopefully. I've heard that the new like generation NCLEX, if you're like in the loop or no with that, there's a new test coming out, and we're going to be the first group basically graduating that takes the new test, because it's only coming out this year, and so it makes me a little bit nervous. From what I've heard, it's pretty hard, but I've also heard that people have been passing it because, I don't know, it's kind of easier in the sense because there's case studies. But anyways, I finished up my preceptorship yesterday. I was with the school nurse, and I'm really excited to be done. I did 96 hours, and then since the whole reason why it was kind of chaotic the past couple of weeks is because I have been going almost every single day, because my mom was out of town, and she's the one who watches Joey. You want your vacuum cleaner opened? And for the last 2 weeks, I've been going like every single day, and so it was kind of chaotic because also, as you guys saw, I'm going to show you guys later in the video more up close, but we also got another puppy. His name is Cubby, and he's a little Labradoodle. We got him about like 3 weeks ago. He is the most cutest, the most cuddliest, adorable little thing. This was not really a spur of the moment decision. We've been contemplating this just because of Rocco, and Rocco is a Pomsky, so half Pomeranian, half Husky, and Rocco is just full of energy all the time. Literally, that dog is always ready to play, and we honestly felt bad because it got to the point where as he got older, he's still a puppy, he's only like 8 months old, but he's still full of energy, and I think he's always just going to be a more energetic dog than Cubby. I think I said the Cubby's a Labradoodle. It was like to the point where Joe would come home from work, because Joe's always the one that really engages with play. I'm always just the one more of like cuddles, like take on walks, just things like that, but Joe's like the one that really likes to play with him, both of the dogs. And so Joe would come home from work, and Rocco was all over him because he just wanted attention and wanted to play, and we don't have a yard, and so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But now with getting Cubby, it has changed like total 360. It was the right decision. Cubby is so calmed. We got him from Joe's friend, and so we were lucky enough that we were able, or Joe was able to like go see the litter, and he literally picked out the chillest little dude. He is great. Honestly, now that his puppy has started to come out more, he's definitely very playful. He's definitely not letting Rocco just like walk all over him. He's definitely showing that like he's also gonna be the boss, because I think that Cubby's gonna be slightly bigger than Rocco is, even though he might like end up weighing less, because right now he's almost the size of Rocco. But really the only issue we still have is occasionally he will have an accident, which is obviously totally normal. He's still potty training, but I think he has definitely overall been like 100% easier than Rocco, and he will still like engage with Rocco and play with Rocco. And honestly, it's just great because now Joe comes home and throughout the day they play. I don't really feel bad if I leave the house because, oh, see, you guys can hear them, like they're already starting to get at it again, and they play really good, and so they're like able to get their energy out. They're still kind of like figuring out who is the boss, because Rocco has always been the type of dog where he's like wants to be more dominant, and Cubby just is not letting him have all of the run of the house, which is good. So if you hear barking throughout the day, that's why, because they're probably just getting at it a little bit. Obviously nothing too crazy, they're not like fighting, but definitely they love to play with each other, and it makes me so happy because it was just getting to the point where I feel like Rocco was sometimes, I don't know, kind of like depressed. Like he wouldn't really eat his food, like he just wanted attention, and it wasn't like I wasn't giving it to him, but it's really hard. Like, you guys know, I was going to school, then there was Joey, and then it's like sometimes you have to leave the house. So now I feel so much better. We don't ever still fully leave them like uncrated out of the house. We're still like working through that, so that has been kind of a lot because we have like 2 big crates in our living room, but I know it's not gonna last forever. But overall we're really happy with getting Cubby, so I'm gonna show you guys him a little bit later closer up in the video because he was sleeping. But I'm excited to be vlogging today. I'm gonna like give you guys more updates throughout this video, but I want to finish my resume, and then we also have to go to the grocery store because we don't have enough groceries for today for dinner. I think we have a pound left of like ground turkey, and I don't know what I would make with that, if I would make like spaghetti or something, and then we don't even have enough marinara sauce for that. So we have to go to the grocery store. I thought we had enough groceries, but we don't. We ate that chicken really fast that we made the last few days. So gotta do that, and then it's just gonna be a normal vlog, so I hope that you guys are excited to watch. I just made a little grocery list on a sticky note. I feel like when I write things down like this instead of on my phone, I remember it better. So we're just gonna get like pork, chicken, proteins, some eggs, hummus, and then I feel like over the summer I like to do vegetables more than like potatoes as a side because it's more light, if that makes sense. But I also do like to have potatoes on hand because we really do like to eat our potatoes. So I'm gonna get Joey, and then we're gonna try to get in the house to go to the grocery store.
And Papa's house is sleeping.
Yeah, Papa's sleeping.
Papa's house sleeping dirty. It's Papa's sleeping. Wash it.
Yeah, we gotta wash it.
Daddy.
Right. I think we're gonna get another one. Another one. You wanna hold it? Alright. Yeah. Just got home from the grocery store, and I thought I would do a little haul. I mostly got a bunch of fruit and veggies and then like proteins and some milk, but I feel like this will be a good switch up instead of just eating like a bunch of heavy carbs, especially over the summer. I don't know, it's just kind of what I feel like, switching it up a little bit. But we got some orange juice, hummus. I love to do like hummus with vegetables as a snack over the summer. It's really good. I'm gonna make like grilled chicken with some mozzarella and probably vegetables for some lunches. So we got a whole bunch of fruits. Hopefully Joey is inclined to try cuties because I love them and I think it'll be really good for in the morning, so hopefully we can get him to do that. I got 2 things of chicken that were on sale that I'm gonna do probably for today and tomorrow for dinner, and then I'm gonna cut these like in half to do grilled chicken, and then eggs and milk. And now we just have to put this all away.
Why? Cut it. No cut.
No, we have to open the bag.
Open that.
Want to try one?
Yeah. Here you go.
It's gonna be your snack. We have to open it.
Not open.
It's sweet.
Pumpkin.
It's not a pumpkin. Look, mommy, open one for mommy. Look. Dish. Open it.
No.
Look, I'm gonna show you. Look, and then you eat it. Look, see? Look, use your all.
Oh.
Is it good? You usually have it in like small pieces.
That's the carpet. Wow.
Dobre? You like it? I told you. Dobre, right? Some sweet? słodkie. Nie, to macha. One time. Okay. One time. So I just laid Joey down for a nap like a little over an hour ago, and I was sitting here and I was finishing up my resume, and I finished my resume, and I kind of wanted to give you guys an update on like working and I guess like nursing stuff, since I feel like I share a lot of that on my channel. And so I just finished applying to 2 different positions. I don't know what to do about this light. I want to keep the light open, but I'm sorry if it's bugging you guys, but I feel like I don't really have anywhere else to sit, and I don't want to go out there into the living room because the dogs are going to be all over me. And I know I still have to show you guys Cubby, so I'm going to probably do that after updating you guys. But I just finished applying to 2 different positions. I applied for like a NICU nurse, and I know that like as a new grad nurse, I don't know how hard it's going to be to get in like into a specialty area. My dream would be to work in the NICU. We have done clinical rotations through almost every single specialty. We've done like med surg, we've done labor and delivery, we've done like psych, all the things. And by far my favorite, and I knew this even before we did the rotation, that I would love to do something with a woman's health or in the NICU. And so over at one of the hospitals that we were at, we did our rotation when we were in mother baby. We did it on labor and delivery, postpartum, and then we were lucky enough to go up into the NICU. And then I was looking up jobs, and that exact hospital, that is a level 3 NICU. It was amazing. The staff was really great. The environment and everything up there was just amazing, and they actually had a job listing for that NICU. And by the way that the job requirements were written, it just kind of said that it like you need to have a license in hand by the time that you start, and that job experience of 1 year is strongly recommended, but it's not required, because all the ones that were required I didn't even bother applying to, because most likely then they're looking for someone who's a bit more experienced. I applied over there, and then I also applied at a different hospital, and I just figured why not give it a shot. The nurse actually who I was precepting with at the middle school, she worked as a labor and delivery nurse straight out of college, and she was like, she's kind of just the one that like pepped me up, and she said if that is what you want to do, if like that is what your desire is, she feels like a hospital or the employer would look at that and be like, why wouldn't they want to train someone who is passionate about that versus like trying to find someone else, especially because I feel like it's such a specialty area. Not everyone wants to work in the NICU, and not everyone wants to be a labor and delivery nurse. So I feel like even though I don't really have literally any experience of working, obviously, that they would be interested. So I just applied for 2 positions. I've been kind of debating if I think I definitely will apply for more positions, because who even knows if I'll even get an interview for this. I don't know. This was just kind of like get my foot in the door, figure out my resume and things like that. But I kind of do want to apply for labor and delivery. I feel like, I don't know, I've been going back and forth about this, and I've been thinking about this all day, and I feel like I do want to do something also with women's health. I don't know if maybe that would be the better bet, and then go into the NICU if that's what I really want to do. I don't know. I'm really excited though. We'll see how it goes. I will obviously keep you guys updated, because I feel like I share so much of my life on YouTube anyways, but I wanted to share that. I'm gonna go show you guys Cubby though right now, because he is so adorable, and I know I still haven't shown him in this video really close up, so I'm gonna go do that, and then probably they're gonna attack me because they're gonna want to go outside. Both of the dogs dead asleep out here, but this will probably change. But you guys, this is Cubby. Cubby, say hello. Say hello. You were just drinking water, huh? The craziest thing, I feel like, and the most annoying thing about Cubby is whenever he drinks water, since he has so much hair, it just like pools, and then our floors are always a mess. But this is Cubby. Say hello, Cubby. Come on, show your face. Show your cute little face. Come on, I know, Rocco. And these are the 2 little pups that we have now. Rocco's about like 35 pounds, but he's super dense. Where Cubby's almost the exact same size as him, but he's literally half the weight. We think that Cubby is gonna get bigger than Rocco in the sense of like measurement, but I don't really know weight-wise. They might be similar. I feel like since he's half poodle, he's just gonna be kind of leaner. That's kind of what he looks like. His paws are huge, but his legs are super long, and they are just absolutely best friends. Right, buddies? Right? Yeah, you won't go outside soon? But this is just a new addition to the family that we've already had for like 3 weeks. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
No, like it.
No, like it?
No, bigger.
Chicken fries. Good. Like it? Joey just got up, or he got up like 30 minutes ago, but he just wanted to lay in his crib. And then I started my crock pot dinner and it already finished, and I just roasted all of these vegetables and the chicken in the crock pot. I will type out literally how easy this is right here. It is so good. The vegetables literally took like 10 minutes in the air fryer, and the chicken 3 hours in the crock pot in 3 hours. And dinner is ready, and I'm gonna eat a little bit of it right now before Joe gets home, so that way we can go outside and play with Joey's water table because I already set it up for him. I wanted to chat with you guys before we headed out to go play with the water table. I'm sure you probably hear Joey singing. He's laying on the floor and I think he has to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna give him a little bit before I just like take him out because I want to change his diaper since it's so hot outside. But that chicken was so good. I wanted to show you guys that just because I feel like the plate looks super colorful before I ate it, and it's only like 4 o'clock, but I was hungry, and I'm just very much like the type of person where I rather eat more frequently because I like to eat different things throughout the day. So I feel like a pack of 6 would definitely feed 2 people comfortably. Joey may or may not end up having a thigh. He probably will because he usually likes it. And then he definitely liked the bell peppers. He ate a bunch of those just now. So if you have a toddler, they're not liking the vegetables. Roasted bell pepper was a win today with Joey, and we all know that he's a very picky eater. But I feel like something that I wanted to also talk about in this video is something that I have been talking about in a lot of my videos, and that is just like continue to update you guys just on Joey and how like he's been recently, especially with like the preceptorship and us not being home as much with him, or mostly me, because for the past 2 weeks I have really not been home. I was home this Tuesday, yeah, because today's Thursday. I was home on Tuesday because we had a thing at school, but on Monday and on Wednesday I still had my preceptorship, and then today is Thursday. So you guys, it got a little chaotic with Joey and the dogs and them taking like his car, and I think they're gonna do it again. Joey's trying to get a little riled up, and then there goes Rocco and the dog's barking. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to like squeeze into this before it gets too loud, but I have had some comments on my videos of other people appreciating me sharing like that Joey, even though he's 2.5, we still struggle a lot like with his behavior. I had a mom share with me that she has, I believe it was a 3-year-old who she bought like emotion books for, and they read about like big emotions and like how to deal with it and just things of the sorts. And I thought that was also a really good idea. I think Joey would probably take to that because he really enjoys reading. But honestly, when it comes to Joey's behavior, with me being gone out of the house, I think everybody has noticed at this point that Joey can just be so difficult for myself and Joe. And I'm not saying this in any like a negative way or like a complaining way. I'm just being honest as a parent. It has been, it's hard some days, especially on the days that he goes over to my mom's house in the morning, and then I later pick him up, and then he's home for the rest of the day. We definitely see a lot of meltdowns still. I will definitely say though, today has been okay, and then so has when I was home on Tuesday. It was also okay, and then by the end of the day I always notice that he gets really clingy, and I just think it's because I've been out of the house more. And then I also feel like those big emotions kind of come out when I've also been in the house a lot. It's definitely just like a balancing game. The chore chart, we tried it for like 1 or 2 days, but honestly it was just a little too chaotic in the mornings to really like use it, just because depending on the times that he would wake up, and then he would be out of the house because my mom was already coming to pick him up because I had to leave early to get to school, and it was just too much. I do definitely plan on using it because even Joe thought it was a really good idea when I showed it to him, and I still have it. It's saved on my computer, and we even have like little alphabet stickers for it. I do think it's a very good idea. It's just there wasn't a lot of time to like utilize it, especially because like when we would come home, like there was always, we try not to eat out a lot, so there's like obviously cooking dinner, just like house responsibilities that take over. And if you're a parent, you know that like sometimes it's just hard. And that's just the season of life that we're in right now, is it can be a little bit difficult at times. And hey, Joey, we have to be gentle. We cannot do that. I also feel like what has also helped us a lot is he threw his toy and I caught it. You can't throw your toys like that. As I was saying though, we have also, Joe and I, definitely been trying to be more firm with him and cracking down on behaviors that we really don't like him doing, because I feel like a lot of times, especially at least for us, it's like for the convenience of things, like we feed into it as parents. And I know that there's certain things that like there's times where it's like you got to get stuff done, but then on the other hand, it's like we need to, especially when it comes to like things like saying no to like the TV, like it's not time to watch that right now, and then you know it's like you come home and you're overwhelmed and like you still have so many things to do, so you like feed into certain behaviors. So on our part, we were definitely trying to work on that, and it's a balancing game. It's never gonna ever be perfect, but I thought I would just kind of give you guys a quick update on that. But I think we're gonna be done with that because they're all starting to get a little bit rowdy, and I want to take Joey outside since it's like cooling down right now.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars.
Bye, dinosaur.
See you outside.
See you what?
See you outside.
See you next time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. No mommy kisses? Cuddle 5 minutes in bath time. Yeah? And sleep. Yep.
I can see the sun staring at you and that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was there until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day, and I just wanted to say, you can take me high.
Ready? Oh, sneaky! Yeah. Yeah.